While not all leaks can be sealed when they are found, we're going to look at a case study where it was possible to not only identify the source of the leak, but also measure the impact of repairing it. This condenser has two condenser offtakes that combine and run to the vacuum pumps. The layout of the vent line did not allow a RheoVac probe to be installed in each vent line, so a probe was installed in the west vent line and another in the common vent line. This customer contacted us to determine the source of increased air and leak following a maintenance outage. On this plot, air and leakage is red and mass ratio is cyan. The west vent line readings are solid lines and the common vent line readings are the dashed lines. This unit also has a test grade instrument package installed which includes RTDs, pressure sensors, and a total circulating water flow measurement used to calculate condenser performance or cleanliness factor in real time. So I've included the cleanliness factor as the green plot and condenser pressure as blue. Looking at the first half of the plot, you can see the total air and leakage is approximately 40 SCFM, and that the air and leakage from the west vent line is 6 SCFM. So with just this data, we know that air and leak is primarily sourced on the east side of the condenser and lower in the condenser. We know that air and leakage that enters the steam space high in the condenser near the turbine will be more evenly dispersed in the steam space and therefore equally shared between the two offtakes. Knowing that the east vent line has much higher air and leak as indicated from the RheoVac measurement, we were able to focus our search efforts on the east half and penetration and piping lower on the condenser wall, which made the process of locating the sources of the leaks more efficient and faster. Armed with this information, during the leak audit using the helium leak detection equipment and tracing lines from the east side of the condenser, we found several uncapped pipes. It was discovered that during an outage a few months prior, the extraction steam check valve shown here had the packing replaced with a different gland that no longer required drain lines. The now obsolete gland drain lines were not plugged, allowing approximately 30 SCFM into the condenser. Once they were identified, plant personnel were informed and they were capped. The impact on air and leak is shown on the next slide. Looking at the time when the leak was fixed, in addition to the 30 SCFM drop, there was a 3% increase in cleanliness factor as a direct result of finding and fixing the leak.